Welcome to Creative World. In this video, we will solve Chapter 2 exercise problem number 2.35. While solving this problem, we will be using electrical power formula. Basic electrical power calculation formula is P equal to V square divided by R. Here V is the voltage across resistance R. We also will be using equivalent resistance calculation formula for two parallel connected resistances. Their equivalent resistance can be calculated by taking their product and dividing by their sum. Now move towards the problem. Exercise problem number 2.35. 10 volt source in given below figure is supplying 50 watt of power. Find R1 inside the circuit. This is the circuit diagram of given problem. We have to find the value of R1 inside this circuit. The only information that is provided is the value of voltage across voltage source that is connected parallel to both resistances, and the total supplied power through this voltage source is also given. In this scenario, the total supplied power of this voltage source is given. So in order to use this power, we should have the total resistance of this network. So first we will try to calculate total resistance of this network. That will be equal to the product of both resistances divided by their sum. Place the values inside this formula. Product of both resistances will be R1 multiplied by 4R1 and their sum will be equal to R1 plus 4R1. Now solve this equation. R1 will multiply with 4R1, it will become 4R1 square. And in denominator, R1 plus 4R1 will become 5R1. Now R1 in denominator will cancel out with R1 square. The value that will left is 4R1 divided by 5. And this is the total equivalent resistance of this circuit. Now we can use power formula to calculate the value of R1. We know that power is equal to V square divided by R. Inside this formula, value of voltage V is given, that is 10 volt, and R equivalent is calculated now. So we can place these values inside this formula. V is equal to 10 volt, so square of 10 divided by R equivalent is 4R1 divided by 5. Now solve this equation. Square of 10 will become 100 and this 5 in denominator will multiply with 100. It will become 500 divided by 4R1. Now inside this formula, place the value of power that is being supplied through this voltage source, and it is given in the problem 50 watt. So replace P with 50 watt. In this equation only one variable is left, that is R1, and this is our point of interest. We have to calculate the value of R1. In order to take this R1 on the other hand side of equal to calculate its value, we will multiply on both sides with R1. The equation will become R1 multiplied by 50 equal to 500 divided by 4. Now divide on both sides with 50 to calculate the value of R1. That will become 500 divided by 4 multiplied by 50. Take their product together, it will become 500 divided by 200, and the value of R1 will be 2.5 ohm. So this was exercise problem number 2.35. Thank you. See you again in next video.